Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'm going to be running through some really helpful shots in pool with you guys. So these shots will come up at some point, and it's better to know them than to miss them. So let's imagine we're playing 9-ball. We're on the 1. We got to play the 2-ball next. However, there's this giant row of blockers right here. This is obstructing us from getting a good position on our 2-ball. However, there is a pretty simple fix. All you gotta do is elevate the back of your cue and hit below center on the cue ball. Now, I have really rubbery rails, so my 1-ball is probably gonna pop out the pocket. Oh, no, it didn't. But there's our cue ball right there. And we got a little lucky there. But you guys see what we're trying to do. We're trying to get down over here. It's our best bet. Elevating the back of our cue and hitting below center is our best bet to get on that 2-ball. You could try to just draw back after jumping, but that's a bit harder just because the cue ball is going to go higher and not out. Like, the lower you hit on the cue ball, the higher it's going to go, and obviously the higher you hit on the cue ball, the more out it's going to go. So you got to find that good little middle. Some people like to play off of a rail and come up, which might work in this case, such as that. So you see, this shot is actually pretty helpful and can get you through some tough situations. Alright, so this next shot is really just a concept, not really a specific shot. It could be a specific shot, but more of, hey, you can do this. So I'm going to take this 5-ball, put it somewhere like there. I'm going to take my cue ball, put it kind of in line with it. Now, whatever spin you put on the cue ball, always the opposite spin is transferred to the object ball. So, see if I hit this cue ball into the rail with right spin, it comes back towards me. You can do the same thing with this object ball, just as a bit less dramatic. But to get right spin on that object ball, you got to put left spin on your cue ball. So if we put a lot of left spin on our cue ball, see how this object ball comes back? Oh, we were so close to making it. It's a really hard shot, full table, but half table it's much easier. So always think about using this shot, especially in a game like bank pool, or if you're just trying to have some fun with your friends. It can be a really, really helpful shot. So just think when you're shooting it, if you need whatever side you need the ball to go to. If I need to go to the right, and then think the opposite. So I need left spin, if that makes any sense. It's kind of confusing at first, but soon, after a good bit of practice and shooting it a lot, you'll just be able to get down and know what spin on the cue ball you need. So full table is hard. The more angle that you hit it with, so like if I were to aim this 2-ball into there, like the first time I shot it, I aimed like here. If I were to aim the 2-ball further, it will not reverse pretty much at all. You'd make it in the pocket so you couldn't tell. But it wouldn't, the more angle you hit it with, the less it's going to reverse. I'll show it like this. Hopefully you won't go in that corner. See? It straightens out, but it just straightens out along this line. It doesn't have enough spin to come back. So let's move on to the next shot. Okay, so for this shot, I'm going to try to demonstrate something called throw. And throw is when you almost throw a ball to one side. So you see, in this shot, we cannot see enough of the 3-ball just to make it regularly. However, since we have to hit it to where it goes to the left, If we hit this ball with left spin, it should transfer right spin to that 3 ball, right? Pushing it to the right. Same concept as we did with the rails last little clip. But this can be very helpful if you think that you can't make a shot. You can exaggerate it a good bit. However, something like this may be a bit hard to squeeze it in there. So you have to know your limits. You have to practice with it, get a good feel for it. Best you can throw it, like, if you can just see it, if you can see most of it, all you have to do is add a little bit of left spin to make sure it goes in the back of the pocket. But as I showed in the little first demonstration, you can throw it in there a good bit. And you see how our cue ball went out to the side to prove that we had that weird little angle on it. So just remember, whatever spin on the cue ball, opposite is on the object ball. And this is good to remember even when you're not trying to throw a ball. Like if we're trying to use bottom right to spin down here. If we just aim to make this ball, we know it's going to go off to the left because of that opposite spin. So throw is there even when you're not trying to do it. So you're going to have to adjust for it. Or you could just hit hard. Hitting harder kind of cancels out throw just a little bit. Softer you hit it, more exaggerated it's going to be. You can exaggerate a good bit. Let's see how much I can exaggerate. I'm going to hit this ball head on and throw it to the left. Yeah, left of the pocket. You see the spin on our cue ball. If we elevate our cue, it's exaggerated even more. So there we missed the ball completely, see, because we threw it so much to the left. So just remember all of this as you're shooting regular shots, and they can also come in handy when you're trying to make a ball using throw. Okay, so the last shot, we have a little follow shot right here. So playing 9 ball, so if we hit the 2 first and make the 9 ball, we win the game. So that's pretty helpful. The goal is to follow after double kissing this 2 ball and making the 9. So we're going to have to hit, you see if we hit hard, cue ball comes out too much, so we have to hit this soft. But if we hit it too soft, our cue ball doesn't curve enough. So, it's all about speed. Hitting with top spin and speed. Just like that. So you see how our cue ball had that little tiny hook in it. And again, if it's a two-way shot, it's going to be safer because our cue ball stays down here. Cue ball goes up there. See if I can fire this one in at the bank. Almost. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button down below. If you want to be notified when I upload a new video, you can click the subscribe button, then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers. We're at 95,500. So if we can just get 4,500 more, that would be so amazing. So share the channel with your friends. Share it on Facebook. Make sure you give it a thumbs up so YouTube puts it out in front of more eyes. Click that little circle up there to subscribe. Click the square to watch a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.